Alright, so finally the data mines are out here. I'm on a different server, but it is the actual data mines. I'm probably going to be earliest on this video because this guy's sending them to me on his server, which is a lot less known than the other server. But yeah, data mines are here. So a few things to go over. We don't have CABBA's kit yet, so I'll come back, obviously, like I always do. Go over his kit. Then we'll have a showcase up at 6 AM Eastern, which is when the game goes back up from maintenance, in full game maintenance, right? So we have this Battle Gauntlet Jiren. Dominate the Battle Gauntlet to get Chrono Crystals, okay? We have a raid coming for Vegeta, so we're facing off against Kefla. I mean, there's decent options, right? I'm sure you can probably think of something to use against her. HOI coming this update, and then we have HOI steps, so pickup items. Steps from Step 7 onwards feature the same items as Step 7. Okay. So what, I don't want... So you use CC, or maybe, this is interesting. Advance through steps to get Chrono Crystals and LLZ power. So that's 200 LLZ power right there. Then step 1, do you use Chrono Crystals? I assume it's the more HOI stuff you get. It's kind of like just a better looking system. So you get 200 CC, step 1. Step 2, 100 rare metals, which you'll need for ultras. Step 3, 100 LLZ power. Step 4, 300. Step 5, 200 rare metals. Step 6, 100. Then step 7 repeats at 100 rare metals. So if you really want to farm that, I assume the raid will give HOI stuff, and you can just farm this over and over because obviously step 7 can't repeat itself. So that's all about that. New tutorial stuff, Super Chrono Crystal coming back, CABBA Zenkai, obviously no new units coming. And then raise your Z level and join a guild. This is just starter stuff, whatever. I don't know why this is being added now, but okay. And then, yeah, all just starter stuff. I'm talking to this guy, obviously, waiting for the kit for CABBA. But yeah, all we really know of is this HOI better looking format. I assume it's the same exact thing as what we have for HOI now. It's just a better looking format to maybe you do, I don't know, 1,000 HOI coins and you'll get to step 6. And then every 100 after that would be step 7, step 7, step 7. You get what I mean? I assume that'd be it, or something similar to that. It's not going to be like a summon. Once again, this Battle Gauntlet, that is the new CC event thing they did mention in the news, and then a raid. So, nothing too terrible. Vegeta being the boost, I assume you would run, just think off the top of my head, Gogeta Blue could be okay. God Vegeta might be okay for this. Obviously, there'll be other boost units besides this LF, but it's actually surprising. We're getting 2 raids where Vegeta, the new LF, is the boost unit. Usually it's not this many raids. We're getting 3 raids back to back to back. That's a lot of CC. On top of this new event, that's probably about like 5k CC we're getting this week. Well, in total this past few weeks, but 5k total. Raids every single week are very nice, so I will take that. Super CC, obviously, I will take because gotta start up those LFs in case they Zenkai, and then everything else here is blah blah blah. Now let's wait for CABBA Zenkai kit to see how good or bad he will be. Alright, CABBA Zenkai kit is here. Now it's very, obviously, preliminary how we're looking at this. It is accurate, but it's just very preliminary how we're looking at it because it's not on Legend Space, not on anything. It's just the raw kit from the game files, what we're having right now. So nothing extravagant what we're going to look at. I'll explain it. We'll talk about it. From what I've seen already, I like it. So let's get into it. CABBA restores own health by 35%. On main ability, by the way, restores allies other than this character's health by 10%, cancels allies attribute downgrades and no conditions, activates after 15 counts, so 35% self-heal, he's had that, they increased it to 10% to his allies, right? Plus 20% of damage inflicted for his first unique, for 20 timer counts when this character enters the battlefield, blast damage inflicted increase according to the number of timer counts elapsed with current character, so after 3 counts, it's 40%, and after 6 counts, he gets up to 70% of blast damage inflicted, and it resets when he switches. I assume this is the next unique. Yeah. The following effects occur when this character switches to standby. Plus 40% of strike damage inflicted by allied character Vegeta or rival universe for 15 timer counts. Then plus 20% of blast damage inflicted by character Vegeta or tag universe 6 for 15 timer counts. So, like I kind of theorized, this guy's going to be better more with Kale and Caulifla because they're going to be blast based. And with that, 40% to strike for Vegeta is cool, but Vegeta doesn't really want strikes. Given Vegeta's not getting more ki, but it's not too big of a deal, right? I think it's actually a good unique, personally. Reduce damage received by 10%, this third unique. When this character enters the battlefield, cannot be stacked, and inflicts enemy attribute downgrade +2 to sub count for 10 timer counts after enemy attack is over. So if he covers in, basically, he's going to inflict them with +2 sub count. Let's say you tackle right after you cover in, and they had no cards in hand because they did a full combo on you. You have a free Rising Rush because they're +2 sub count. Pretty good. Pretty good. Then applies one effects to self every time when facing an enemy. Source key by 30 plus 15% damage inflicted for 10 timer counts. -2 to strike and blast arts cost for 10 timer counts on his last unique. I mean, okay, so he's not going to get that much damage, huh? 20%. Then he gets up to 90 at 6 counts. And then that's it. Well, 15 there. So, okay, if they switch, his best scenario, he's getting 105%. I assume he has, well, his best, technically 105. He's going to be more supporting. You're swapping in and out. His green card here, what is that? Deals major impact damage and plus 15% to damage inflicted by allies for 10 timer counts upon activation. He looks fine. Yeah, his Zenkai ability increases the stats of characters that are green and Rival Universe. 35% to double attacks, and then, wait, it's strange. 35% to strike attack, 35% to he does blast 40. I'm dumb. Ignore me. But not too bad. He's gonna be mainly a support. His damage buffs aren't crazy. Again, it's 70 here at max potential, then 90 there. He's supporting well, right? And then he gets damage reduced damage by 10%, which is whatever. +2 sub count's good. And then, yeah, 105% is his max potential. He's not gonna hit hard unless his blast stats are high, which we can't see here because it's very preliminary. But he won't hit that hard. He's gonna be mainly you're just swapping in and out. Now they want you to run it with Vegeta, but it's like they don't flow. They don't flow because they didn't change this to overall damage inflicted. This right there should have been plus 40% of damage inflicted instead of making it strike and then blast. It should have just been overall. But, I mean, that's the kit. That's what's coming this week. We have basically nothing besides that HOI thing, which, again, just kind of looks like a revamp. The raid coming this weekend, assumingly, which would make sense. And then, that gauntlet thing, which we won't really know information until the game's actually live. So, yeah, we probably will have some equipments that are coming out, which, I mean, you'll see them, you'll know what they do, and we'll go over them once they get in game. But, yeah, we'll have CABBA Showcase up at 6 a.m., well, 7 a.m. probably, because got to record it and everything. To show him off, probably going to run him on Universe 6, I guess, to show him off, and then on Vegeta Family for, like, the 1 p.m. video, because I do think he is actually Vegeta's best partner, because look what he's giving to Vegeta, right? 40% and 20%, 60% to Vegeta, just in damage. Whether it be Strike or Blast, it sucks, but in damage, he's giving 60% to a Vegeta. So I will happily take that. I don't think he's bad. I kind of expected him to be like this because he's a Super Saiyan. Remember, the Super Saiyan effect? They can't make him crazy, but his support is crazy enough, right? I'm surprised he doesn't have a death buff. He really doesn't have a death buff anywhere in here, right? He's editing it while we're going. But he didn't change anything like crazy. Yeah, he has no death buffs. Damn. I wish he did. That would have been awesome. Like card draw speed to Vegeta for like 5 counts maybe? Alright, well, that's CABBA. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the CABBA Zenkai Showcase.